has the best and most complete service department in the area, and they have some nice repossessions for as little as $500 down, doubles and singles. Central Mobile Homes is proud to be in the same location and business for 11 years on West Main and on San Juan Boulevard.
If my car isn't special, it's just not going to be with me very long. That's how I feel when I buy a car. And I found that Ray Vickers Special Cars is the one place I can count on for really special cars. Cars, light trucks, vans, four-wheel drives, motorhomes, and more are all chosen to be special buys for Ray Vickers' special customers. And if Ray doesn't have what you need, he'll find it for you. Ray Vickers Special Cars, a very special car dealer.
Well, that John Buss doesn't waste any time. He's already thrown 2 pitches, and the first hitter, Eddie Hurt, grounded to second base on the second pitch, a fastball. So 4-3, and Eddie Hurt is already out for 1 away, and the batter is Jim Pangallo, the second baseman. Pangallo bats from the right side. He has a single in the 4th, and he grounded to short in the 2nd, so he's 1 for 2 tonight. Fastball, called strike. Boy, this John Buss brings that fastball in there very quickly. He doesn't waste any time, and he throws hard, too. 1-strike pitch, fastball down low, even up 1-1. Buss works very quickly on the mound. Boy, you've got to pay attention with him out there. You've already had 3 pitches blown by you. Fastball, high, ball 2, 2-1. Right now, he may be working a little too quick. They're yelling encouragement from the dugout now, giving him some advice. He turns and looks at Don Reed, shakes his head yes. First pitch, grounded to second base. Masters over to first. There's 2 down. 4-3 for Pangallo. And the batter is the leadoff hitter, Bud Willis, as Joliet has got a new lease on life, and they are fired up right now, let me tell you. With a 4-3 lead in the 6th, they know they only need 4 more outs to wrap it up. Willis, the batter, has a single, a walk, and a fly to center field. Outside, ball 1 on a fastball. 1-0 the count. Left-hander, Bud Willis. Takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit over the bag at second base. The second baseman has the ball, but no chance to make a throw. A nice stop by Burt Masters as he went right behind the bag at second base to get that slow grounder. But he could not make a throw on Bud Willis because Willis moves down the line. So that's an infield single for Willis. And the batter now is going to be Ed Woolwine. Woolwine singled, flew to left, and safe on a fielder's choice. So he has 1 hit in 3 trips tonight. 4 hits in 9 trips in the series, so he has been a potent offensive threat. Swings, fouls it down the right side, out of play. Hit the ball hard, but he was behind the pitcher as he hit it to the opposite field and fouled by quite a ways. 1 strike to count on Woolwine. There's a changeup down low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So far, Buss hasn't thrown very many off-speed pitches. He's come with the fastball. There's a throw to first, but the runner back in plenty of time, Willis. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're laughing at the friendly chicken who's coming up the stairs now. Pitch misses inside. It's 2-1 the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first base with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Top of the 6th, Joliet leading 4-3. Boy, this has been a great ball game. Runner's going. He spatters, swings, and fouls it back out of play. And very quickly, let's take 5 seconds for station identification. Two balls, 2 strikes the count on the batter, Ed Woolwine. 2 outs, runner at first. John Buss on the mound. Right now, Buss is in position to get his 2nd win of the World Series in only 2 games for Joliet. When he came in, he was 1 run behind. Now he's 1 run ahead. Swung on, foul tipped as he tries to protect at the plate. Woolwine gets a piece of it. Fouls it off. So the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Buss not only throws hard, but he throws with pretty good control. He has been around the plate with every pitch. There's a swing and a ball hit foul down the right side, up out of play in the parking lot once again. And I think that one may have gotten a windshield out there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. John Buss trying to put out the fire. 2-2 pitch is a fastball, misses outside. And a full count, 3-2, and Buss asks for a new baseball. So it's a full count, 3-2, 2 outs, runner at first. Throw to first as they were hoping that Bud Willis would be moving on the pitch. With 2 outs, he's going to be, but he didn't move early. There's a look again. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swung on, line shot, center field. That's in there for a base hit. Willis rounds second base. He's going to move into third easily as the throw comes in from Tim Haas, the center fielder. And that is a hard hit single for Ed Woolwine. So 2 consecutive singles in the inning. And right now, time is out briefly as Don Reed is out talking to the home plate umpire once again. I don't know what the discussion is all about here. But I don't know what the discussion is, but Don Reed is now out talking to his pitcher and his catcher once again. And he checked with the umpire first. And I guess they're discussing strategy right now, but I don't know what Mr. Reed was talking to the home plate umpire about first before he went out to the mound. But right now, he's calling in the third baseman, and they're having a discussion between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. So now the shortstop is Kevin LeBeau comes in, and he's going over something with Don Reed. So they appear to be setting the strategy on whether they're going to play in. The infield is in its normal position, playing deep with 2 outs. So I don't know what all the discussion was about, but it's over, and we're ready to go once again. And the batter is going to be Jerry Shunk. And Shunk has 2 home runs and a fly ball to center field, so that's obviously what they were talking about. But why the third baseman and shortstop had to be in on that, I don't know. First pitch is a fastball, high and away for ball 1. Shunk has been he's been an offense all by himself out there for Cincinnati tonight. And a big threat with 2 home runs, consecutive home runs in the first and third innings already, and 3 RBIs. Shunk bats from the right side. Throw to first, but the runner's back, but it was close. That was Woolwine at first base, and they almost picked him off. John Buss working from a stretch with runners on the corners. Looks to first, delivers a high fastball. So 2-0 now, and they're going to pitch very carefully to Shunk. They may even put him on deliberately if they get with 2-0. They can't afford to bring the pitch right across the plate to him. High fastball. Check swing, and it's appealed. The first base umpire says no, he did not go around. 3-0 the count. Okay, they're not going to throw anything down the pipe to him right now with 3-0. If they do, I'll be very surprised. They call a balk on the pitcher. They call a balk on the pitcher. And the tying run comes across. It's 4-4. Well, we've seen just about everything, but that was a balk. And Bud Willis scores on the balk. And I can't tell you what he did. I think he changed from a full windup to a stretch. I think he started to go to a full windup and realized it and stopped to go to a stretch. But I was splitting my attention between the pitcher and the runner at first base, and I did not actually see that much of it until everyone started to yell balk at the same time. So it's all tied up, 4-4, and they walk Shrunk now. Woolwine is at second base. Shrunk is at first. And the batter is going to be Mark Davis, and it's 4-4. Boy, what a ball game this is. Two outs, and the runners at first and second. Buss delivers a fastball for a strike. One strike to count on Mark Davis. Davis has one hit in 3 trips tonight, a single. And there's a attempt to throw at second base, but Buss does not throw the ball. Spins and then holds the throw. Kevin LeBold trying to sneak in behind the runner at second. Buss checks the runner. Curveball. That's going to be in the right field on the ground for a base hit. Here comes the runner rounding third, and the right fielder drops the ball, and he scores. And there's the runner sliding past third to throw back. He's back in safely. As Woolwine scored run number 5, and Shrunk went past the bag at third and then had to scamper to get back in there, and they almost picked him off third base. But he got back in safely, but only by the skin of his teeth. So Mark Davis delivers a run-scoring single to right field between the first and second baseman on the ground. So an RBI for Mark Davis. And Shrunk at third, Davis at first, and the batter is Billy Setzer. Billy Setzer is hitless in 3 trips tonight and has 1 hit in the series in 8 trips. Takes a fastball high and away. Ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the pitch. Another high fastball way out of the strike zone. 2-0. And very quickly, Eric Ulmer comes out to talk to his pitcher. He has to do the talking right now, because if Don Reed comes out of that dugout, John Buss is gone, because he's already been out there once this inning to talk to his pitcher. I mean, his new pitcher. Buss came in the 5th. So 1 more trip and he's out. Fastball misses high and outside. 3 balls, no strikes to count, so he's about to load the bases here. As Billy Setzer has 3-0, and he's pitching to a man with only 1 base hit in the series. He walked him on 4 pitches. So the bases are loaded. Nowhere to go but home plate. And Chris Blomer, the batter. Now, Blomer has 2 base hits in 3 trips tonight, and he has 4 hits in the series in 7 at-bats. Has been a tough out. There's a called strike. Chris Blomer, right-hand batter. Number 25, the first baseman for Cincinnati. There's a look. The fastball is up high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two outs, the bases loaded in the 6th. 5-4 Cincinnati. Fastball in there for a call strike. 1-2. He popped the glove with that pitch. Left-hander John Buss on the mound. Fastball, he got him swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Blomer strikes out. That retires the side, but not before some damage was done, as Cincinnati in the 6th came up with 2 runs on 3 base hits. There were no errors, and there were 3 men left on base. So after 5.5 innings of play, the score now Cincinnati 5, Joliet 4. This is the Connie Mack World Series.
It's a radial roundup at Mason's General Tire Service. The price is right on the General Ameriway. A multi-traction radial from only $38.95 for the P155-80R 13 white wall. Mason's has the tires you want at prices you like. During General's radial roundup on now, the great General Ameriway, only $38.95. Mason's General Tire Service, 105 South Vine in Farmington. Sooner or later, you'll own General.
A lifetime resident of Farmington, Joe Martinez lends the same steadfastness to JC Electric, offering contractors and homeowners the assurance of top quality and dependable service at reasonable rates. Whether your job is a completely new installation or a simple repair job, JC Electric uses over 14 years of experience to do the job to your complete satisfaction. For the very best in electrical contracting and service, your best bet is JC Electric at 1400 Hutton Avenue.
We have a new pitcher for Joliet, Illinois to start the bottom of the 6th inning, or rather for Cincinnati, I'm sorry. And that's Murphy. Let me find him here. Number 35, Sheenan Murphy, as he comes into pitch. That's S-H-E-N-A-N is his first name, Sheenan Murphy, as he comes into pitch here in the 6th inning. And his first pitch is a ball to Tim Hawes for Joliet. Next pitch is a called strike. And we have a pinch hitter for Hawes, and it's number 9, Dan McKenna. Dan McKenna comes into bat for Hawes. Takes the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to McKenna as he comes in the 6th. Next pitch brushes him back. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. We'll have to wait and see if McKenna goes out to center field. He bats from the right side. He has no official trips in the series. This is his first time to the plate. Crouches at the plate. He walked him. So McKenna comes in, draws the base on balls. And I suspect that may have been just what they wanted him to do. So Joliet gets the first man aboard. The batter is the shortstop, Kevin LeBeau. LeBeau has singled and struck out in 2 trips. Let's see if he sacrifices to try to move that runner down. Sheenan Murphy on the mound, checks, delivers, and there's the bunt, but it's popped way up in the air over by the dugout, out of play. No one can get to it. So LeBeau, boy, he popped that ball way up in the air on the attempted bunt. So it's a 1-strike count on Kevin LeBeau, the number 9 hitter in the order. Eric Ulmer follows, and then Walt Yurkanin. Timeout briefly as the runner at first gets his shoelaces in order. We're ready to go right now. Kevin LeBeau steps back in, right-hand batter. Facing Sheenan Murphy on the mound, right-hander. Murphy fires, there's the bunt, and the first baseman, no, the pitcher fields the ball, goes to the second baseman, Pangalo, covering the bag at first, so the sacrifice is successful. One out, and Dan McKenna is at second base. LeBeau sacrifices McKenna to second. There's one away, and the batter is the leadoff hitter, Eric Ulmer. Ulmer is looking for his first base hit tonight. Left-hand batter now facing a right-hand pitcher for the first time tonight. Takes a fastball low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. McKenna, the runner at second base. That's the tying run. It's a 5-4 ball game. Boy, this game has gone back and forth. These two teams are very, very evenly matched. You kind of have to believe that maybe the last team to bat might be the winner. Joliet, of course, is the home team, but they're behind right now. There's a called strike, a fastball in the outside corner. Ulmer looks at the home plate umpire and shakes his head. He doesn't agree, but there's not much he can do about it. He's got to get up there and hit the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Walt Yurkanin on deck, and then Mike Papirski in the hole. Call strike 2, fastball at the knees. And Ulmer was, I think, fooled by that pitch. Sheenan Murphy throws pretty hard. One-two count. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-2. Took a little off the fastball, not much, as Murphy changed speeds just a little bit. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Eric Ulmer, the leadoff hitter. Oh, fastball, and he has to get out of the way of that one. That was inside by quite a ways. And a full count, 3-2. Sheenan Murphy looks down for the sign. From the stretch, delivers, swung on and missed. He struck him out. So Ulmer takes the big K on a fastball. 2 away. And Walt Yurkanin now the batter. Yurkanin has no hits tonight in 2 trips. He's walked once. And he's still looking for his first base hit. He'd sure like to get it right here. Right-hand batter. Fastball misses a little bit outside. Ball 1. At 8 o'clock tonight, the Farmington Roadrunners will play Cherry Creek, Colorado in game number 11 of the 1984 Connie Mack World Series. The batter swings, pops it up, but it's out of play. So the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on Walt Yurkanin, the right fielder for Joliet, Illinois. When we get a chance, we'll have a 5-second station break as soon as we get this particular batter out of the way. Here's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a fastball in the inside corner. Yurkanin took it, and it cost him. So it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second base. That's a tying run. It's 5-4 Cincinnati. Fastball, line shot, center field. That's going to be through. The runner's rounding third base. Center fielder guns it. It's not going to be in time. And it's all tied up once again. Boy, this is quite a ball game. Walt Yurkanin with an RBI single to center field, and he nailed it right on the screws. And driving in Dan McKenna from second base. With run number 5 for Joliet, it's 5-5, and what a ball game this is. Yurkanin standing at first base, his job done. Mike Papirski still has his to do as he comes to the plate. Papirski is hitless in 3 trips. He struck out and grounded out twice to the second baseman. And he has 1 hit in the World Series in 4 trips. But he has 2 RBIs. He bats from the left side, so it could be an advantage for him now with the right-hander up there on the mound. Murphy delivers. The runner's going. There's a throw to second base, and he is out at second base. So that retires the side as Yurkanin is caught stealing second. And for Joliet at the 6th, they tied it up with 1 run on only 1 base hit. There were no errors. And Eric Ulmer took that pitch and fired to first base, and they picked Martin off. A beautiful pickoff from the catcher. Next pitch is down low for ball one. So there's one away. Well, the pitch was a strike. Eddie Hurt squared around to bunt, but he didn't bunt it. And the catcher nailed the runner at first base, sliding back in. Next pitch is down low. So it's 2 balls and a strike. So apparently that was a mistake on Eddie Hurt's part. As he swings, try to check swing, but too late. The bat went around. It's 2-2. If the bunt sign was on, he definitely should have bunted the ball because it was a strike. And then the catcher picked the runner off at first base. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, a little bit low. 3-2 and a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Boy, that was a big help for Joliet. Fastball down low, and he walked him. And now we're going to take 5 seconds for station identification. Don Reed now comes to the plate. Checks with the umpire. I think he's checking to see that he doesn't have to pull the pitcher. Now he's out there talking to John Buss and his catcher, Eric Ulmer. Only has a few words to say to him. Now he comes off the field. I think he just likes to check in occasionally to keep track of what's going on out there. Him off first base from the pitcher, got him in a rundown. So 2 down now. And of course the first out was picked off by the catcher on an attempted bunt. One strike to count on the batter, Jim Pengallo. Number 10 has 1 hit tonight in 3 trips. Takes a fastball down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. So the base running has cost 2 outs here for Cincinnati in the 7th. We'll have to wait and see if that actually happens, but a very severe duo of base running mistakes. Next pitch, misses outside.